Ora Whanau and Xin, chào. Welcome, welcome. We are live. What are we doing? We are opening one of these. So this is the Marvel boxes. Welcome, welcome to everybody that is here. Please watch. We are going to try and open the best as we can. I am going to switch views between times. So this is my first time doing one of these, let alone opening any boxes. This box is courtesy of Dice Goblin NZ, so please do go find him and go follow his stuff. He's got some amazing things. So we are going to be opening up this Magic the Gathering collector booster box. Now these booster boxes sorry, my phone keeps crapping out. They go for about $800, so there are a couple of really cool cards in here, which I'm hoping we pull at least one of them. New Zealand has been very lucky to pull 3 of these cards already. So yeah, so let's have a look. We'll see how we go. I am going to try and set up everything so that you can see me pulling the cards and everything. So do bear with me. Let's see how we go. And please feel free to ask me any questions. We will sort of go with as we can. You can see all the baby stuff in the background there. Just bear with me. I am going to try and add this to the tripod. There we go. Can you guys see me? Can everybody hear me? Cool. Do feel free to hit me up as well if you've got any questions. This is my first time opening a booster box, let alone opening any collector items. But yeah, it should be pretty cool. As I said, this box is courtesy of Dice Goblin. In here, we don't know how many packs are in there. There's quite a few, but let's see how we go. This is, as you can see, still sealed. It's got the Earth's Mightiest Heroes booster packs. As you can see on the cover, we've got Iron Man, we've got Shang-Chi, we've got Beast, we've got Storm, we've got Wasp, we've got Captain Marvel, and then it says what are collector boosters. It tells you a little bit about everything. So yeah, that is all the things. So Earth's Mightiest Booster Packs hold the power of the Marvel Universe in your hands. When you open Magic the Gathering, Marvel Superhero Collector Boosters, each booster includes rares and or mythics, foils, a borderless source material card, an extended art commander card, and more. Look out for other potential finds that you may want to put on your pool list, like borderless logo cards, borderless classic comic cards. There's also the Mind Stone, which is the headliner card that's gleaming with the infinite appeal. Discovering one would be a perfect addition to your gauntlet. That is what we are wanting. We are wanting one of the cosmic ones if we can. For those that don't know, a cosmic can go for around about, at the moment, about $25,000 US. So about what, 45, 50K here. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So, first and foremost, please do feel free, ask me any questions. We're going to put this here and, you guys can hopefully see this. Please let me know if you've got any questions. Please also let me know if you see anything as well that you want to. I am just going to go get my knife so that I make sure I've got everything all in the right area. So do bear with me just for a second. Won't be long. Okay, bear with me. I'm just going to get my knife now. Again, I came in a little bit later than I wanted to. I wanted to start this right on 8 o'clock. But having a baby makes things fun. And I had to make sure that she was all away and sorted. You can also follow me. So my usual stream for this thing is Onion Garden, but also it is things like it is learning Vietnamese. So that is my goal, is to basically learn a bit of Vietnamese as well. So yeah, I've got a lot of people trying to join. I apologize, I'm not going to be doing that. I am just doing this for the first time. So as you can see, I'm also using my little knife, which is my little Moon Knight. But this is what we are opening. This is the big one. As I said, this is about $800 worth of stuff. I will probably take my time opening this because, let's be real, this is my first time doing it, and it'll probably be my only last. So let's see how we go. So let's see. We're going to open it from this side here. Always be safe when you're doing these things, kids. I will also let you know this is going to go up on YouTube as well, because basically I'm going to try and get as much as I can out of this area, which why not, right? So here we go. We're peeling off the Wizards matchings. Again, this is thanks to Dice Goblin NZ, so please go give him a follow, go give him a like, a subscribe. If you want to do the same to me, I would appreciate it, but it is not necessary, of course. Just be here for the fun. So, here we go. Let's see what we've got. This is going to open up now. Now, a couple of the cards that we're looking for, we are looking for the comic cards. We are looking for all those sorts of ones as well. So, fingers crossed we get something good. What's that? Oh, okay, cool. So, we can see there's, you know, some Marvel art there as well. So, we've got like the Hulk on one side. And it looks like it's just the Hulk, so this is when you put the cards up here. As you can see, with these collector booster bottles, even though they're $800, you can see there's not really that many in there. There's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 12 packs. That's all we've got. So 12 packs is not a lot. Now, apparently there is a school of thought that thinks that this very last pack on the right here, this one here, which we will leave for last, will include a comic card. Now, the comic cards are basically comic versions of the cards, so we will leave that one to last. So we'll see if we can go from this side. We'll go from left to right, basically. We are going to take our time, so do feel free, sit in there for a while. We'll see how we go. We will hopefully get a few good hits. If there is anything good, we will be sleeving it up straight away, so do bear with us. I am just going to try and turn this a little bit. I do apologise for all the baby stuff at the background there. Unfortunately, it is there. So let's go. Hopefully we pull, as I said, if we could get a Mind Stone, that'd be great. If we get a Cosmic Mind Stone, that'd be even better. But we're going to be very, very gentle as we open these. This is the first time I have opened one of these. So, yeah, hopefully I don't break anything. Actually, you know what? We're going to be really, really gentle, and we're going to use our knife. Just at the top here. Please don't break anything. And we're going to see if we do anything. So, yeah, let me know what you think. What is your favourite Marvel character? Are you playing these as well? What are you getting? Have you gotten lucky at all? Are you looking to pull anything? I know they are a bit expensive. Most of these packs, each one of these packs has about $80 worth of value, they're worth about $80 when you buy them normally, so they can be a bit fun. We don't know what we're going to get. We know that most of them are going to be foil, which is quite cool. So let's see how we go. Okay, so first and foremost, we have a call damage control. Let me know if you can see that correctly. What else have we got? We've got Hell's Kitchen, which is land. Land enters tapped. Cool, so it's red and black. Project Deathlock Soldier. Turn this card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, cool. Agent Maria Hill. So you'll see they've also got the foil on there. And this is just a flat foil, but still very, very cool. What else have we got here? Pin Particles. Oh, that's cool. Target creature gains vigilance until the end of turn. Can't be blocked this turn. Armed Assailant. Creature demonstrates as long as this creature is equipped, it gets +2/+0 and has menace. That's kind of cool. Eerie Gravestone. Now this is supposed to be quite a good little card. So let's read it. When this artifact enters, draw a card. Number 1 and a black. Sacrifice this artifact. Mill 4 cards. You may put a creature card from among them into your hand. Okay, that's pretty cool. So that is very, very cool. Savage Lands. Land enters tapped. Ooh, look, we got an Avengers Tower. So this one here, this is one of those sets where basically what you do is this will make up a certain amount of cards. Like it might be a 16 cards, and they all make one big picture. So, look, we've got 12 packs. Let's see how we go, and hopefully it all goes well. That's our swamp. What is that? Is that Electra? That's Electra. Heading on the corner there. That's very, very cool. I love that. Okay, here we go. The Kingpin of Crime. That's our first big one. So we're going to put the swamp over here. The Avengers Tower, that's a land. We're going to put that. That's a special land, I think. We'll put that there. And we're going to put that. So look at that foil. Look at that go. So what's it say? Kingpin of Crime, Extort. Whenever you cast a spell, you may pay a white-black. If you do, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain that much life. Okay, cool. He costs 1 white and black as well. Whenever you attack, you may pay 2 life. If you do, until end of turn, creatures you control with toughness greater than their power assign combat damage equal to their toughness rather than their power. That's not bad. That isn't a... I don't think that's a mythic. I'm not sure. But we'll put that down there. What else have we got? We've got fantastic elasticity. No, I'm going to say that wrong. That one does look like a rare as well. Choose one. Return non-target land. Return instant sorcery from your hand. Cool. What else have we got here? Ares, God of War. Ares attacks each combat if able. Whenever an attacking creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand. Oh, here we go. Heroic Intervention. Oh, that is cool. This is one of those commander staples that we've got. So it's 1 green, Heroic Intervention, instant. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Look at that old school Avengers art that they've got there. So as you can see, we've got Wasp. That's what we've got. Oh, we got the Thor. Oh, hey. Here we go. Now this is one of those special foils with the Thor background in the background. Oh, that's very cool. Look at that. So what is he? He's a 3 red, 5 mana, flying. When Thor enters, exile target equipment, instant or sorcery card from your graveyard until the end of next turn. You may play that card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Thor deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target. Oh, we like that. So that is a mythic. So you can see that is a borderless. So yeah, very, very cool. We're going to put that. Oh, look, and there's our soldier and our clue. So that's one of our tokens. So tokens can go up here. Lands go here. Mythic, this is going to go over here. Kingpin of Crime, that's a rare. We're going to put that there. Rare, there. And then we're going to put that in there as the commander staples. So yeah, that's our first mythic and first borderless. So that is very, very cool. We're loving that. So do feel free, ask me any questions if you can. Right, next pack. This is only pack 1, would you believe? That is crazy. So we're going to open up the second pack, see how we go. Do you play Magic the Gathering as well? What's your favourite? What do you play? If you play, what's your main? Actually, what we are going to do first is we are going to sleeve this Thor and the Heroic Intervention up first because, hey, why not? That's a, couple of good hits there, I will say. So Thor is all sleeved up. Again, thank you very much to Dice Goblin. He is the person that he basically hit me up with this. Let's have a look. Okay, and then the Heroic Intervention over here. So I'm very, very happy with that. That is the start of paying for the pack back. So the Heroic Intervention and the Thor, we're going to put those there for now. Do feel free, do ask me any questions. I haven't actually started playing Commander yet. I have played a couple of other games, so we will see how we go. And then let us see if we can get any other hits going on. As you can see, my little Moon Knight is going to bring me the luck, as well as my daughter, who we just put to sleep. So fingers crossed we hit. Again, what we want to hit is the Cosmic Mind Stone. Everyone wants that, so hopefully we're lucky enough to pull one. All right, what have we got now? So we've got Panther's Pounce. Target players investigates, decoy ploy. All of these are nice foils, which you cannot go wrong with. Gorilla, gorilla, that's funny. If we're lucky enough to get the Hit Monkey, that would be amazing. He is just a crazy damage one. Hellcat, Undying Vigilante, Spider-Woman, Secret Agent, Flash. When Spider-Woman enters, tap target creature and opponent curse that creature can't become. Oh, okay, cool. Wakanda Shield Guard, Contact Hero, Shiri Shoulder, Oh, we got a Mr. Fantastic. We got a Mr. Fantastic. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We like that. We like that. Oh, that is a beautiful card. Look at that. Look at that shine. That foil really works. What's that say? So he is a 3/3 reach. Whenever one or more tokens you control enter, you may draw a card. Cool. So he will go over there. Swamp. Who's in the swamp? That is very cool. Oh, we got Sentry. Cool, cool. So Sentry. So let's have a look. He is a 3, a white, flying, vigilance, indestructible. When the Sentry enters, target opponent creates the Void, a legendary 5/5 black horror villain creature token with flying, indestructible, and the Void attacks each combat if able. So here's one of those ones that we've heard. Abomination we've got. Cool. So Abomination, Menace, Trample, Mayhem 4. He's a 10/10 for 8. Okay, cool. He's going to be a fun one. Ooh, Avengers Disassembled. Look at that. So this is one of those amazing comic panel ones. So sorcery. Choose one or both. It's a 3 mana red spell. Avengers Disassembled deals 3 damage to each creature. Destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it into the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle. Then we have Privileged Position. So that's a rare privileged position. Look at that. Look at that. That is really cool with She-Hulk on there. It is a 5 mana enchantment. Other permanents you control have hexproof. So another hexproof one that we got. So that's very, very cool. Look at that. That's a beautiful card. We got the Mighty Thor Jane Foster. So we got one Thor with the last one, and now we've got the female Thor. She is a legendary creature costing 1 white and 1 blue. Flying. When the Mighty Thor attacks, exile up to 1 non-token artifact or creature. Then return that card to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Whenever an equipment you control enters, draw a card. And then look at this. We get one of the Super Art series. I think you saw it very quickly. We've got the old school Captain America bouncing off the shield. The art card, I am going to put that up here just so that people can see them. We're going to sleeve up this this Mighty Thor and also the Privileged Position because that is very, very cool cards. The Avengers Disassembled is going to be really good. So I am actually currently building a Raphael deck, which I plan to use this week. It'll be my first time actually playing Commander. And I've sort of tried to build a Raphael deck because that is the request that I've been done. So, yeah, we're going to see how we go. We're going to put that there, Privileged Petition, Mighty Jane Thor. So, do feel free, have a look. Okay, so that's 2 packs down. We still have quite a few, so there are 12 packs in total. So, we're on pack number 3. Okay. Again, we want to hit that Mind Stone. If we hit a Mind Stone, either one would be really cool. But realistically, if we hit the Cosmic, then we ain't going to have a problem, are we? Not only does it pay for the pack, but it's going to be amazing. Oh, thank you for the loves. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the people joining as well. Really appreciate that. Do feel free to ask me questions as well. So let's see what we've got here. Have we got all the cards out? I think we have. So for those that have just joined, we are opening up one of these whole collector booster boxes for Marvel. Thor's Hammer would be a main hit. Yeah, I'm hoping for Thor's Hammer, actually, I'll be honest. I just pulled Thor Guard of Thunder, and we've also got Privileged Position, Heroic Intervention, and Mighty Jane Foster. We're not gonna go through super quickly on these because realistically, this is my chance, the only chance I'm going to get one to open these things. But yeah, should be pretty cool. Thank you for the follow, Bryce. I really appreciate that, bro. So Restorative Technique. Target player gains 2 life and searches their library for a basic land card. Put on the battlefield. Cool. Super Speed. 1 mana. Oh, we're running a red deck, so we need to know what we're doing. Right, what are we doing? Flash Enchant Creature. When this aura enters, Enchanted Creature gains first strike until end of turn. Enchanted gets +1 for 0. Cool. Aerial Doombot. Flying power up. 5 powers. Put 3. Yep. Good. So if you're not aware about the power up thing, when you first bring the creature into the field, this is a new thing. The 5 that you see, it actually only costs 1 extra. So it's very, very cool. It says activate each power up ability only once. Reduce the cost by its mana cost if it entered this turn. So effectively, when you hit this, you did your first game today. Oh, that's awesome, brother. Who did you play? What did you how did you go? What else we got? We got Iron Fist Living Weapon. Look at that. That's cool. Kid Loki. Funny, our daughter is named Sylvie after the Loki series. So if there is a Sylvie card, I would laugh so hard and love that so much. Right, it's creature you control that you've put one or more plus +1 counters on this turn has hexproof. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a 1/1 counter on Kid Loki. That is a very cool card to build around. Spider-Man Web Slinger. Ooh. That's just I think that's a reprint of the original Marvel one. Spider-Gwen definitely is a reprint, I know, because I've got that one. So there are, unfortunately, some reprints in here. Bit of an upset, but it is what it is. Right, what have we got here? Terrific Team Up. The spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a permanent with mana grade of value of 4. 1 or 2 target creatures you control each get +1/+0 until end of turn. They each deal damage equal to their power target creature an opponent controls. Oh, cool. There's a borrowed deck that I'm building. Turtles. So my Turtles is my Raphael deck. That is literally what I'm building. It's a very, very interesting one. I'm still trying to learn it. Blazing Crescendo. Target creatures that gets +3 and +1 until end of turn. Exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Okay, cool. That could come in very handy. Oh, look at that mountain. That's beautiful. I love these foils, I really do. I'm thinking these are so good. So that goes over there. Mr. Immortal. Okay, what's he? Sorry, guys. There we go. Return target card. So that is a rare. Return card from graveyard from exile. Battlefield tapped. Okay, cool. Or from exile. Sunglass Prairie. Just another land. Monica the Marvel. Oh, okay. So this is one of those comic reprints, which is quite cool. So Monica the Marvel is actually Aurelia the War Leader. She costs 2 red, 2... She costs 6 mana total. So 2 reds and 2 whites. Legendary creature, Angel. Flying, Vigilance, Haste. Whenever Monica attacks for the first time each turn, untap all creatures you control after this phase. There is an additional combat phase. Now that is actually perfect for my Raphael deck. The only problem is my Raphael deck is mono red. So if she was my commander, that would be really, really helpful. And what have we got? Return to the rank. Sorcery. Convoke. Return X target creature cards with mana value 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Battlefield. Return to X card. Oh, okay. X white. Oh, we got another one. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. The Scarlet Witch, 2 and a red. This is another mythic. Instant and sorcery spells you cast with mana value 4 or greater cost X less to cast, where X is the Scarlet Witch's power. And then there is our Merfolk and our Doombot. So, like with the Thor that we've got here, it has her logo at the background, so it's a borderless logo. That is very, very cool. We're gonna actually sleeve up all 3 of these. That is a good hit. That one, I love that. That is basically it can be $18 to $95 one. This card, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. So we are very happy with that, and look at that. That's very, very cool. The foil on that with the shield coming off the shield is amazing. I will say, I think this Monica the Marvel is not a foil. So, yeah, so some of these reprint ones, as you can see, the comic doesn't actually have the foil there. So it is one of those things, unfortunately. But, yeah, still a very, very cool card and a very, very cool commander to get as well. The cool thing is a lot of these universes beyond is what the Marvel series, what they call them. You actually do get the... you get a lot of legendary characters. And because of the legendary characters... Oh, thank you, Bryce. Because of the legendary characters, you get a whole lot of... actually, you know what? We're going to put all the Commander staple ones together. So that one, and that one. Those will all go into its own little pile. That way I don't get messed up. And we can hit the other ones as well. And so... Yeah, it's very, very cool. God of Thunder, Scarlet Witch. There we go. So we've got 2 Thors, kind of, which is very, very cool. Hang on. Sorry, I'm getting a notification from my TikTok. Turn off. Cool. There we go. Can everybody still see me? Is it all good? Cool, cool. All right, let's go for the next one. So, again, we get 12 packs in total. This is all thanks to Dice Goblin again. So I'm going to open this one. Apparently, there is a rumor going around that this very last one at the right will be a comic one. So you'll definitely get one of these. Let's hopefully, that'll be great. Some really, really good hits we really, really want to have. But realistically, let's see how we go. How's my blade doing? The blade's going out. So we haven't yet got one of the comic commanders. Like, that doesn't really count. That's just a reprint of a other previous character. But what we really, really want, if we can get one, would be like someone like a Hulk comic character would be amazing. It looks so cool. It's like one side is Bruce Banner and the other side of the card is the Hulk, but it's printed in the old official comic style. Very, very cool. Okay, what else have we got here? That's another one. So that's 4 packs down. Again, we don't know how we're going to go with this, how long we're going to go with it. Right, what have we got? Serpent Specialist. So, of course, the Serpent Squad is one of the big things that people are wanting at the moment. What's this? A 1/1/1 Death Touch power up 3 1 2 put 2 1 1 counters. Oh wow, okay. So basically, as soon as you put this girl in, for 2 mana, you can have a 3/3 Death Touch on board. That is very cool. That is very cool. That will do really, really well in my Hydra. Lightning Strike. Look at that. Lightning Strike deals 3 damage to any target, and of course we're very much on point with Thor at the moment. Kree Commandos. Sorry guys, I hope you can see that properly. Here we go. Flying, Vigilance, and Prowess. White Widow, Free Agent. So that is, of course, Yelena. When White Widow enters, choose 1. Put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 targets, or return target artifact or enchantment card from your graveyard onto the battlefield. Training Regiment. Regime, sorry. Creatures you control with +1 counters have trample. Wow. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on your target creature. That'll do really well in my Hydra deck, which is all green. Space Shift. Exile target artifact or creature, then return the card from the battlefield under its owner control with a 1/1 counter. Pumpkin Bombardment. An additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card or pay 2. Pumpkin Bombardment deals 3 damage to target creature. Daughter of the Deep, Merfolk Noble. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 blue Merfolk, and then you can target. Okay, and so you can pay a 1 and tap her, and you can target a Merfolk that can't be blocked this turn. Of course, look at that, Madam Hydra. That's cool. That's another comic one, but that's an actual comic one, I think. Legendary creature, human. Oh, this might be one of the scene cards. So, I previously pulled a scene card before. And so basically there's like about 6 or 7 different sets where they've got, basically, they make a big picture if you can pull all of them, which is really, really cool. So what it says, whenever you cast a villain spell, create a 2/1 black villain creature token with menace. Oh, there's another forest. We'll put that over there. Actually, that is very, very cool. That's going over there. Okay. Oh, we got Constructor Cosmic Cube. That is cool. Okay, plan. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 2/1 black villain token with menace and put a plan counter on this enchantment. When the 7th plan card is put onto this enchantment, sacrifice it. When you do, you control your target opponent next turn. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Oh, we got T'Challa. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. This is a pretty big hit. Wakanda Forever is all I can say. Whenever T'Challa enters or attacks, create a tapped Vibranium token. It's an artifact with indestructible and tap, and it says add 1 mana colorless. Whenever you cast an artifact spell with mana value 4 or greater, you put 2 1/1 counters on T'Challa. That is a big hit. That card goes for about $140 if we had the comic version. This version, still a $30 card. Can't go wrong with that. Leader Super Genius, legendary creature, Gamma Scientist Villain, 2/4/4, 2 blue, sorry. If a creature you control would connive, instead you draw a card, then that creature connives. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control connives. Righteous Fury, sorcery. So that must be my... Is that my comic one? That must be my comic one. Destroy all tapped creatures. You gain 2 life for each creature destroyed this way. Okay, so that's one of these ones. That's very cool. That costs 6 mana. We got another Ares God of War. That's okay. We'll take it. Ares attacks each combat if available. Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen. You're going to get doubles every so often, so I'm okay with that. That's a token over there. We are going to sleeve up the T'Challa. I mean, you can't go wrong with T'Challa, really, so that's going to go over there. And the Righteous Fury. The Leader Super Genius we're going to put over to here as well, so that's our rare file. We will go through these again as well, so that you guys can... MTG for the win. Hell yeah, MTG for the win. Thanks for following and watching and stuff. Oh my god, I just saw I got 163 likes. Holy crap, guys. I wasn't expecting that. Sorry. I should have kept my mind on the my eyes on the chat. I got too excited. We got some good ones so far. So yeah, we're still wanting some big ones. Again, guys, this is all courtesy to Dice Goblin NZ. Me and him did a trade. So basically, I was very, very lucky enough. He goes, would you like one of these? I was like, hells yes, I'd love one. Oh my god, guys, thank you. You don't have to do that. Thank you, Livy. I really appreciate that. Look at that. That is awesome. I'm loving that, T'Challa. If we had the comic version of that, that'll be amazing. Right, we have 12 packs total. We have 8 packs left. So we are getting through these very, very quickly. But at the same time, I'm trying to take my time. Mate, good things take time, good things take a good relax. So let's open these ones up. Again, we do want some really amazing things, but Dice Goblin NZ, go follow him, give him a look. Honestly, if you're looking for anything Magic the Gathering, or even like, he also does things like Warhammer 40k, he does all those sorts of things as well. Very, very cool. So yeah, let's see what we get. We are, of course, for those that don't know, opening the Collector Booster box. And there is a total of 12 packs. What we really, really want, for those that don't know, is... Oh my god, 500! Come on, guys. You don't have to do that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you, Livy. So basically we want... if we can get a Mind Stone, that would be amazing. If we can get a Cosmic Mind Stone, that'd be the real one. Okay, so we've got the Shield Spy Kit. Artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Whenever an equipped creature attacks alone, untap it and scry 1. Equip 1. Oh my god, guys. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Libby, for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh my god. Powerful Broker we've got. Aim Synthoid. So we're getting... So there's a lot of artifacts in there, and that kind of works also with the whole Black Panther. When this creature enters Surveil 2. Oh my god, 700. Oh my god, guys, what the hell? US Agent John Walker. Now, for those that do watch things like Falcon and the Winter Shoulder, you'll know who this guy is, because that is who it is. Oh my god, thank you so much, Livy. I really appreciate that. Hulkling, Burgeoning Bruiser, Vigilance. Whenever another creature you control enters, if it has a greater power or toughness than Hulkling, you put a 1/1 counter on him. That is very, very cool as well. Happy Lovers going, oh, does he? Well, I hope he gets to pull one of these as well. Like, honestly, I love this game. I'm playing my very first Commander game this weekend, and I've built a Raphael Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle deck. So I'm hoping I get a couple of good red cards in this as well. I hope he's, I hope he plays as well. Usually we play 60 card decks, so it's different to play with the 100 cards, but yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. I love Magic. I really do. I've been playing for about 5 or 6. Oh my god, 1,000. You don't have to do any more. Oh my god, thank you so much. But yeah, it's been very, very cool. Okay, so, Selfless Police Captain. The creature enters with a 1/1 counter on it. When this creature leaves the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter, put its 1/1 counters on a target creature you control, which is cool if you buff them. Collector's Case with Howard the Duck in the middle there. When this artifact enters, tap up to 1 Target creature and put 2 stun counters on it. Tap a target creature. Cool. Origin of Black Widow. Now, if we can pull a Black Widow, that would be amazing. She is just a crazy, crazy one. Oh, honestly, I want to teach my daughter. So my daughter's 15 months at the moment, turning 16 months very, very shortly, and I cannot wait. You can kind of see over there, there's all the toys from her playmat. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to share that. Oh my God, you're amazing. Thank you so much, Livy. And thank you so much for Married for Life as well. You guys didn't have to do that. Oh my God, I really appreciate that. So let's have a look at this. Origin of Black Widow. She's a saga, so every turn something new will happen. When she enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. Creatures you control gain death touch until end of turn, and then when the third one goes off, each opponent lose 1 life for each creature card in their graveyard. Oh my God, that is a good hit. Oh, that's a dangerous hit. I love that so much. Oh, that's dangerous. Okay, cool. I need to make sure I put that over there. Okay, what do we got? Take up the shield, instant, put a 1/1. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, I mean, this is my first Magic the Gathering sort of content that I've done. Usually I do things about like eating Vietnamese food and also spending time in Vietnam. That's where all of my stuff comes from. But yeah, yes, I am in New Zealand. Yeah, I'm in Wellington. Take out the shield. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. It gains lifelink and indestructible until end of turn. That's pretty cool. He's going to go there. Island with... Oh, is that Polaris? That's cool. I thought it was Vision for a sec, but no, it's not. Okay, Scientist Supreme of AIM. Pay 2 life. Copy target or activated or triggered ability you control from an artifact source. You may choose new targets for that copy. Activate only during your turn and only once per turn. That's pretty cool. Methods of the Mighty. Choose 1 or more. Destroy target artifact. Destroy target creature. Tapped creature, or put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. That is very, very cool. Oh, we got it, guys. We got Mjolnir. We have the Thor. We have all 3 Thors. So, this is a big hit. This is an amazing hit for me, especially with my new Raphael deck. So, it is a 3 mana, 3 red mana, so 4 mana. Oh, thank you. All right, have a great one, dear. Thank you so much for all the love. I really appreciate it, honestly. And we hope we'll see you again. When Mjolnir enters, it deals 4 damage to up to 1 target creature. Double all damage equipped creature would deal. Equip worthy 1, so it costs 1 to thing, and then you can discard it deals 2 damage to each creature. That is going to go straight into my Marvel one. What else we got? We've got Anthem of Champions. Creatures you control get +1/+1. So that is one of our commander staples that we get. I'm just going to put these ones over here. Look at that. That is amazing. All those people. So that is a 1 green and 1 white. That is very cool. And we got the Shield Flying Car. Flash Enhancement. Flying when this vehicle enters. Exile up to 1. I play usually at my friend's place. Welcome, Jay. But yeah, I unfortunately, because we got the baby, I don't really get out to play much. I'm playing my first game of Commander this weekend. I have played some 60 card decks and stuff, which have been quite cool. But yeah, I'm so happy I pulled that because that's going to go on my new Raphael deck, and that's going to be dangerous. Sorry to the people that are watching me. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. But yeah. Let's see how we go. So, Flash Flying, when this vehicle enters, exile up to 1 target creature you control. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner control at the beginning of your next end step, and it costs 1 to crew. Oh, we got another super art hero. So, as you can see, we got the Captain America over there. Now we have Captain Marvel taking on, it looks like the Brood. Oh, that is cool. That is very, very cool. Thank you for the nice. Now, the reason why Mjolnir, we're going to sleeve the Mjolnir and the Anthem of Champions up. And the fact that I've got the other 2 Thors is great. I have I've got Mjolnir, I've got Thor, God of Thunder, which was my first big pull, and then we've got Thor, Mighty Jane Foster We got Scarlet Witch, and the Thor that we got is the special one. This one here, which is the one with the logo, the borderless logo. Very, very happy with that. Very, very happy with the Scarlet Witch that we also pulled the same thing. And we also pulled a couple of other ones. We will go through these again as well, just so that you guys can see what we've got. I am opening the packs. So basically, I was very, very lucky enough to get get some love from Dice Goblin NZ, and I am opening a whole booster box, collector booster box of the Marvel series. So I will show you in a second. It is these bad boys here. So there are a total of 12 packs. This is usually $800 a box. I can't believe it. I traded a whole Tau army for it with about 1,000. The guy was like, would you be open to a trade? I was like, yeah, sure. It was because we were at HobbyCon this weekend, which is this thing here, which was great fun up in Auckland. And when I was there, the guy was like, oh, I love Warhammer, and I'm also got my family and stuff into it, and I've got my shop into it. And I was like, oh, cool. And he was like, would you be open to a trade? I was like, hells yes, let's do it. And he was like, what about the collector booster you were talking about? I was like, no way, yes, please, yes, yes. So it made it all worth it. So I'm really, really happy about that. So we're going to open this pack, see how we go. This is the 6th pack we've opened. There's 6 more to go after this. So yeah, thank you very much for everyone watching as well. Thank you very much for those. Yeah, the tower was good. I had about a 15,000 point, 1,500 point, so 1,500. It was a good army, but it was an old army, and I didn't play anymore. That was the problem. And so the guy that I was playing with, he basically left, and so I didn't get a chance to do it anymore. And I didn't really play that much, I'll be honest. But I spent quite a bit of money on it, so it was good to finally get rid of it. And then to get it for this, I was like, oh my god, I love Marvel, I love Magic the Gathering, let's go! All right, so what do we got? We've got Spaceballs. Oh, nice. Yeah, I the only reason I picked the Tau is because I loved things like Evangelion, and so I got the guy that put them together to paint them my color, which was the Evangelion, the Ava one. So he went like purple with gold highlight. Oh, bro, it was beautiful. Oh yeah, gotta geek out, bro. Gotta geek out. All right, let's keep geeking out. Let's see what we get. Right, bold biochemist. Wakandan Royal Guard. Vigilance when this creature enters, put a +1 counter on target creature. If that creature is another hero, put 2/1/1 counters on it instead. Giant size flying ant. Flash flying when this creature enters, choose one. Tap target non-land permanent or untap target non-land permanent. Yeah, no, I love geeking out. We do sell, so what you can sort of see on the background, my play mat, and I'm using quotations here, is, oh, thank you for the likes, brother, you don't have to do that, was basically, these are A4 wall decal stickers that we sell at Armageddon. So we will be at Armageddon under our thing, Onion Garden. So what have we got? We've got Crossbones, Malicious Mercenary, Death Touch. Whenever another villain you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on him. He deals 2 damage to each opponent. This ability triggers only once per turn. Holy crap, that's a good card. Oh, that's going to go in my Death Touch deck. I'm one of those guys, I can be a bit of an aha when it comes to certain things, and my decks are all about hurting people. So this is a most definitely putting it over there, even though it's not a mythic, it's going into one of my decks. So what have we got? We got Kazar of the Savage Land. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may play lands from the top of your library. When Kazar enters, create Zabu, a legendary 2/2 green token with landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on Zabu. Holy crap. Oh my god. That's so good. All right, what else we got? Captain America's motorcycle. Flash, when this vehicle enters, target creature or vehicle wins Armageddon. The next Armageddon is actually in 3 weeks' time at Palmerston North. Palmy Armageddon, which we will be at. We will also be at Auckland Armageddon in October, so that is Labour weekend. We've actually just come back from Auckland literally today, when we went up to collect HobbyCon, which is where I got these from as well. When this vehicle enters, target creature or vehicle gets +2/+0. Grape shot. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. So that's Scarlet Witch and Wiccan. That's cool. Grape shot deals 1 damage to any target. Storm. When you cast a spell, copy it for each spell cast before this turn. You may choose new targets. Oh my god. Oh my god. And something like a Sir. We can play more and more spells. That's going to be deadly. X23. That's cool. Whenever another mutant you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on that creature and a 1/1 counter on X23. That's cool. She's a 2/3. She's a 3/3 for 3. Spider-Man to the rescue. Now, if I'm right, this is one of those cards that we wanted to hit. This is also a scene card. So for those that don't know, scene cards, there's quite a few in this set, but basically there are some that make up like about 16 different images. So they'll go like a whole thing. This card is, let's have a look. Spider-Man. Oh no, sorry. Spider-Man friendly. No, this is not the one that I was thinking of. But the scene card is a little bit more expensive as well, which is quite cool. That is definitely a cool pool over there as well. Oh look, we got the Captain America and Super Skrull. Let's go. He goes in the lands. I'm loving the lands as well. Right, what else we got? We got another Thor. So we've got a normal Thor now as well as the God of Thunder. Again, that is a mythic. What else have we got? We got Fortified Village. As this land enters, you may reveal a forest or plains from your hand. If you don't, this land enters tapped. That is going to go over there. I will read out, the Thor, if you don't realize already. I went pretty quick. So, flying. When Thor enters, exile target equipment, instant, or sorcery card from your graveyard until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Thor deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target. That is just a little bit crazy if you ask me. Gathering Place, another land, add colorless mana, or you can tap it and add a green or a white. Activate it only if this land entered this turn, or if you control a basic land. And then what have we got? We've got Show and Tell. This is a reprint, I think, from the Spider-Man set, which is very, very cool. Sorcery, it costs 2 blue. Each player may put an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land card from their hand onto the battlefield. That's very cool. Good way to do some policing. Oh, we got Armor Wars. That's cool. That's cool. That's going to go there. Okay, so this is one of those sagas, which is a comic saga. Oh, bro, that's going to be sick. Which card was it that you want, brother? The Show and Tell, or the Armor Wars? So, let's read this out. So, number 1, Armor Wars. You may draw a card for each artifact you control. If you do, each opponent draws a card. Number 2, artifact spells you cast this turn cost 1 less to cast. That's pretty cool. Number 3, the saga deals X damage to target opponent where the X is the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. Holy crap. Yeah, Show and Tell is pretty badass, actually. There we go. There's one of our walls and the Moiloid, the cave guys. So let's sleeve these bad boys up. Yeah, Show and Tell's pretty badass. I would love, oh my god, I would love a Teferi's. Teferi's protection would be so sick at the moment. It's T'Challa's protection is what it's called. So if I see that, or you see it and I don't see it, just let me know. There we go. The joys of opening sleeves, right? Okay, so sleeving up that. I am going to sleeve up the other God of Thunder as well, because why not? You know, it's another mythic. You got to enjoy the mythics. And welcome everybody that is watching as well. Thank you for all the follows and the likes and all that stuff as well. We're gonna put that Thor by the other Thor. If we can get the third Thor as well, oh my god, that would be just crazy, right? The comic, the borderless, and the normal. Oh, that would be so crazy. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so Show and Tell. We're going to sleeve this bad boy up. I'll show you the other ones that we've got as well. We did get a Heroic Intervention, which is just crazy as well. Like, that's such a good card. And a lot of these cards are ones that I've never had, and I've always seen them on, like, game nights and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I really, really should get that. but then they cost way too much. So yeah, very, very cool. Those are going to go over there. Sorry, there's going to be a lot of piles. We've got the lands, the tokens. These are all rares. We will go through those as well. That's also the scene cards. We've got a couple of scene cards, but no normal scenes. Right, we are into the video battle sometimes. If you let me know how to do it, yeah, if I've got time, I will always do it, yeah. So we've got 6 packs left. I will let you know a lot of my decks are very, very cruel, so I apologize in advance. We have a rule which is basically there are no friends in Magic, there are no family in Magic, so yeah. Okay, let's see how we go. Can we pull the amazing Celestial one? So, for those that don't know, the big card that we want is the Mind Stone. If we can even get even the Thanos version of the Mind Stone would be amazing. That's cool, that's cool. I am Iron Man. Look at that, that's cool. Right, so what's this? Until the end of turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base toughness and power of 4/4 and gains flying and draw a card. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, depower. The spell costs 2 less to cast if the target an attacking creature. Target creature gets -4/-0 until end of turn. Draw a card. Brave Brawler. Lifelink power up 4 and a white. Put 2/1/1 counters on this creature. Activate each power up ability only once. Now, I don't know if I said this before to you guys as well, but when you see this power up, it's very, very cool. A lot of people don't realize that if you've got enough mana when you bring this guy in. So, for example, if you've got 3 mana, you do not need to pay the 4 and the white. So all you need to do is you pay the 1 white and then another white, and then you can put the 2/1/1 counter. So basically, for a 3 mana creature, he comes in as a 3/2, which is pretty good, and he's got lifelink. Oh, I got a She-Hulk. It's not the big She-Hulk, but we will take it. Is it the double-sided one, Jennifer Walters? No, it's not. Okay, so we've got She-Hulk, Jade Defender. Reach, trample, power up 4 and 2 green. So basically, again, for 6 mana, you can get it. Destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Put a 1/1 counter on She-Hulk. 4/4. Wonder Man Hollywood Hero. Oh, we are getting some good hits. Okay, what's this? I need to look at all the mono red cards just for my Raphael deck. Okay, flying. Each power up ability of permanents you control can be activated in additional time. Okay. Look, and so it says power up 5 and 2 reds, put 2/1/1 counters on Wonder Man. It goes activate each power up ability only, and then ... once. So that it must be a very little bit of flavor text just for Wonder Man because of his power. City Pigeon. Now that is a reprint from the Spider-Man, but again, it is nice to have a foil. So yeah, it's pretty cool. What have we got? Shock. That's again another reprint from Spider-Man, but look at that foil. Isn't that cool? That's a beauty, isn't it? Okay, Zada, the Power Princess. Okay, I don't know who that is, and I know Marvel pretty well. It looks a lot like Wonder Woman, but okay. Human Warrior Hero. Flying. Other heroes you have control have exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each instance of exalted among permanents you control. Yeah, so power up, yeah, that's how it works. So basically power up is, if it says power up, like the, hang on, we'll go back to Wonder Man. So Wonder Man is basically going to cost you 5 mana, right? And then if you've got 7 mana available, you don't have to worry about that 5, and you can tap that, you can pay 2 extra when it comes in, but that's only when he comes in. If he doesn't come in and you want to power him up, say for example you don't have that extra mana, you just put him down on the field, then you need to pay 5, then you have to pay 7 mana to put the 2/1/1. That's very cool. Oh, we got Red Hulk. Look at that. Oh, that's fucking cool. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. I apologize. Okay, 4 red. Reach, trample, enrage. Whenever Red Hulk is dealt damage, put a 1/1 counter on him. When you do, he deals damage equal to the number of 1/1 counters on him to any other target. So basically, you could enrage him. That's very, very cool. There's a couple of others that we really do want. Yeah, thank you for the nice ball. Appreciate that. All right, what else we got? We got our planes. He's going to go there. I love that. Plane's going to go there. What else we got? You got Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is a very, very cool card. If I had the comic version, that'd be even better. But we'll take what we can get. Right, so it says, so he's a 3 and then 2 green, so 5 mana. If one or more counters put on a creature you control, twice that many are put on that creature instead. And again, he has a power-up as well. Put 3 1/1 counters on him. Activate ability only once. So that is a very, very cool card. What else we got? We got Photon Mighty Marvel. That's going to go over there. When Photon deals combat damage to a player, add that much mana of any one color until the end of turn. If you don't lose that mana, the steps as phases end. Oh, okay. So it's very similar to the Avatar one where you get to hold on to them. So hang on, let me have a read of that again because that's another really, really good Raphael card, I think. All right. What's a rose? Bro, what's a rose? You don't have to do that. Hey, kids. Thank you, brother. Okay, so flying. Whenever Photon deals combat damage to a player, add that much mana to any one color. Oh, not just red. Holy crap, that's good. That's even better. All right, what do we got? Electra! Oh, it's not a foil. It's not a foil. That's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. So, it is one of those special borderless ones. The others we've actually got foils of them. So, yeah, no, I really appreciate that, brother. Like, oh my god, like all of the stuff. Like, I just love this stuff. I'm sorry. Okay, so she is a 4 mana creature, human ninja villain, sneak, 1 and 2 blacks. When Electra enters, destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 3 or less. We got Don't Move. Look at that Black Panther. 3 white. Destroy all tapped creatures until your next turn. Whenever a creature becomes tapped, destroy it. Holy crap. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, cool. And what do we got? Hidden Lair. Look at that. Foil. That's cool. Add 1 mana, add blue or black. Activate only this card if it enters this turn if you control a basic land. We got another one of these. So he's going to go over there. What have we got? Oh, we got Lucky the Pizza Dog. Look at that. That's cool. That's real cool. All right, so let's sleeve up. We're going to sleeve up Red Hulk. We're going to sleeve up Electra. We're going to sleeve up Don't Move. I honestly, like, I used to work for the government. I did it for 20 years. And then they made me redundant just before my 20th year. And I was like, cool. What am I going to do now? My partner was the one that was like, hey, let's try our own business. So we actually sell 100% pure coconut wax candles, like Pikachu candles and stuff like that. And so, oh wow, the 2000s. Oh my God. I've only been playing probably about 6 years now. But I love it. I have some very, very mean decks, as I said. Most of them are like black discard decks or Death Touch or that sort of thing. Yeah, some very, very cool decks actually. But I love it. And then so after that we started doing things, and I was like, oh, I really want to do like, maybe we should do like a Pikachu candle, and then we can do like, Armageddon and stuff. And so we started doing Armageddon, and honestly, I geek out so much about this, and that's why we just came back from Collector HobbyCon. We came back from this one. So that is my vendor pass. All of these are from... oh, bro, we got you. Oh, drag the piece. Hang on, I gotta drag something. There we go. For some reason, it's trying to get my live to stop, but I don't want that. To there. Did that work? Yeah, it worked. Yeah, bro, we love doing what we do. And honestly, we are happier now than when we were working for somebody else. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, remember, I don't know if you know this, Jay, but this pack at the back has apparently got a comic exclusive. That's what the rumor is, so we're leaving it to last to see. And let's see if we get it. So it does not include these sorts of cards. It includes more like say for example, the Electra comic version. So let's see how we go. And then, yeah, so an example of the A4s, for example, these things here that I have as my playmat, we actually make these and sell these. So these are wall stickers. And so we've just started doing them on like our binders and stuff like that. So yeah, it's cool bringing them to other people. I was actually at HobbyCon when we were there in Auckland last week. We were literally, this weekend. I was literally selling my old Dragon Ball Z card game, which is the old TCG one, which I don't know if you ever played that, or how old you are. But yeah, it was really, really cool. I really enjoyed that. And I managed to sell some, which was good. And then, as I said, on the game mat, that is on the plans, is to do things like game mats, but also other stuff as well. It's just we don't want to. When you put things on material, we've got to be really, really careful. Good. Love that. All right, that's all right. What do we got? We got take up the shield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, it gains lifelink until end of destruction. So I actually have another version of that. I've got, so this must be the normal version. I've got a borderless of that. I am 43, Widow's Bite, Teamwork 3. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you may tap any number of creatures you control with total power 3 or more. So that's how Teamwork works then, okay? So Teamwork is basically you tap it, done. So if you've got anything else, 40. Yeah, enjoy it. So young. Oh God. No, honestly, we feel younger now than we did before. Even though we've had the kid and she's like 16 months and she kills us, but Jesus Christ, it hurts. Choose one. If the spell was cast using Teamwork, choose both instead. Target creature gains Death Touch until end of turn. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Cool. Aim Labs, it's another land. Oh, that's cool. Land enters tapped. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. Blue and black. Okay, it's going to go over in the lands. Oh, sorry. We got Madam Mask. Legendary creature. When Madam Mask enters, she connives, draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, 4 boys, 17, 12. Jeez, boy. Oh my gosh. We're finding it hard just to deal with one and she's 16 months. You must be a champion, mate. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discard a non-land card, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 2/1 black villain creature. Okay, so there's a lot of cards in the set that are saying like draw your second card, all that sort of things. Stature, size shifter. Stature can't be blocked if her prowess is 1 or less. If her power is 1 or less. Power up X 1/1/1. Put X 1/1 counters on stature. Activate each power up ability only once. Oh, yeah, true. I'm the same, brother. I'm the same. Wifey tells me what to do. I was lucky she lets me keep the magic cards. Everything else she's making me sell. Okay, beast mode. Let's go beast mode. Teamwork 1 as an additional cost. You tap something. Cool. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains trample until end of turn. Also put a 1/1 counter on this creature if the spell was cast using teamwork. So you could effectively, it's an instant. So for 3 mana, and you tap one of your other characters, you can give someone 3/3. And it gains trample. That's cool. Daily Bugle Reporters. This is a repeat of thingy. Oh, you're Livy's partner. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Spider Suncatchers. Ooh, that's quite cool. Bro, honestly, like when, if you go and look on our business page, Onion Garden, you'll see me there. All the stuff that we make, love it. Oh, we make tote bags, we make stickers, we make car stickers, all that sort of stuff. It's so good. I hope she sells it as well, bro. I hope she sells it. So this is one of those Spider-Man cards. What else we got? White Tiger. Oh, wow. Look at that foil. Oh, that's so cute. White Tiger Amulet Keeper. I think this might be a Spidey as well. Exile. So 1 in green. I said I hope she sells it as well. If she doesn't, she should. Sell it on the market and stuff. Set the market price and all that sort of stuff. It's really important. So White Tiger Amulet Keeper. Look at that foil I said as well. So he costs. You can also pay 3 and a green. Oh, Yen Garden. So AN space YEN space GARDEN. That's us. You can also find us on. Yeah, I've had some good pulls so far. I'll show you in a minute. I'm just finishing this one. We haven't pulled like the Mind Stone or anything yet, but we're getting there. We've pulled a couple of borderless. This is, for an example, like the Electra that's here. But we've actually got the Scarlet Witch, the Thor, the Monica the Marvel, T'Challa, but not the borderless T'Challa. I'll tell you what, let me see if I can... okay, hang on. Let me see if I can write it. I don't know how to do that. Oh, God, no. I don't want to break it. I don't want to break it. So, Yen. So, ANYENGARDEN. So, as in and, but without the D. Yen as in the currency for Japan. YEN for Nike. And then garden as in garden. You can find us on our Instagram as well. @yengarden_ gifts. And you'll see our candles. You'll see everything, bro. Exile this card from your graveyard. Draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand. Ooh. I mean, that's a bit costly, but that's not bad. Oh, we got the Invisible Woman. Okay, so we've got Fantastic Four. Oh, okay, that's cool. So we've got Mr. Fantastic. We've got Invisible Woman. Both in that same style there that we've got. Which, of course, if you get all four, if we can get Human Torch and the Thing, we've got the what is it? The combo. The oh god, brain is going dead at the moment. The one that doesn't stop. Infinite combo. Hang on, can I? Oh, you did? Cool, thank you. So, Invisible Woman, Sue Storm, 4 and a white. Look at that. Foil glow. That's so cool. Legendary creature, human hero, lifelink. Whenever you put one or more 1/1 counters on one or more other heroes you control, you may create a 0/4 colorless wall creature token with Defender. Aye, you don't have to send roses. We appreciate that, man, but thank you. That is going over there. Okay, we've got the mountain. Who's on the mountain this time? We've got... I can't see. My eyes are dead. Is it Iron Man? Iron Man taking on someone. That is very cool. Swordsman Steel. Okay, when this equipment enters, draw a card for each equipment you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. Each equipment you control. For each equipment you control. Wait. So when this equipment enters, draw a card for each equipment you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 for each equipment you control. So not only do you get a whole lot of draw cards, you also power up. So that's a Voltron card. And it costs 3 to equip. That is cool. That's going over there. Fabled Passage. That sounds familiar. Land. Sacrifice this land. Search your library for a basic card. Put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Then if you control 4 or more lands, untap that land. Oh, okay. That's cool. The Ruinous Wrecking Crew. It is... Oh, thank you. We'll bring them to Armageddon. So if you're at either Auckland, Wellington, or Christchurch, we'll be there. We love the avatars, Chandlers. They're so good. We actually only just made them last time because the Avatar crew were at Armageddon, and we almost sold out of all of them. It was crazy. Right, so this is X, a black-red, legendary creature, human villains. When the Ruinous Wrecking Crew enters with X +1/+1 counters on it, when the Ruinous Wrecking Crew enters, choose up to X. Discard a card, then draw a card. Target opponent loses 2 life. Target opponent destroy target token. Each player sacrifices a creature of their choice. Oh, no way. That's dangerous. Oh, look, we got the other Electra. Oh, wow, that is a beautiful card. Is that the same card? No, that's a different one. So, this is the Electra Deadly Assassin. Oh, see, it was formerly Massacre Girl. So this is like the Monica the Marvel one that I've got. So legendary creature, human assassin, menace. When Electra enters, each other creature gets -1/-1 until the end of turn. Whenever a creature dies this turn, each creature other than Electra gets -1/-1 until the end of turn. And it's a 4/4 costing 3 and 2 black. So that is the old Frank Miller style. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay, what else we got? Oh, we got the Daredevil. We got the Daredevil. This is one of those comic foils we were talking about. Look at that. That is a hit. That is a hit. That's probably about a $60 card, I would say. That's very cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, so let's read it. So it's 2 blue white. Here comes Daredevil, man without food, legendary creature, human hero. Whenever you attack, you may exile the top card of your library. If that card is a hero card, Daredevil gets +2/+1 until the end of turn. You may play that card this turn. Radar Sense. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. Vigilance and Haste, and he's a 3/4. So, aka a beast. Oh my god, that's so good. And oh my god, you know what I just realized? We got Daredevil, we got Electra in the same pack. Come on. Come on. Does that mean we're going to get something really good, like a Cosmic? That'd be really cool. If you weren't aware as well, for those that aren't aware, we're sleeving these automatically. Oh, where did my comic one go? That must be my comic one. Oh, okay. So that must be the comic version of because it's a previously pulled one. So that means this guy has to go over to the other side. Sorry. Cool. Okay, cool. So these are the Commander staple ones. Oh, that is a good hit, that one. That is a good hit. That is going straight into a sleeve, as you can see. So these are incredibly rare. If we can get if we can get the Thanos of this, that's like a $400 card. Like, how crazy is that? But yeah, this is really, really cool. Hang on. I love being able to put things in sleeves correctly, eh? And I just put that other Electra, this other Electra is going to go over to there. That is a foil one, which is very, very cool because the rest of these aren't necessarily foiled. But this is part of the whole comic series. So when they're doing Commander staples, they are reprinting those Commander staples as Marvel characters in a comic thing. So you can get them as foil and unfoiled. So this is a foiled one, obviously. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to make these a little bit better, make them a little bit nicer. That Wrecking Crew is gonna go over there. So we've got Electra, we've got Monica the Marvel. We will go through these as well. Don't worry, I will go through these all over again at the end. We are not too far away from heading the thing. So technically, if it's correct, so we got this guy right. Now, on our last pack, which we are 4 away, this one here is supposed to have one of these in there. So that is the rumor anyway. So fingers crossed, we get a really, really cool banger one. So let's get the next one. And again, thank you very much for watching, guys. I know it's a long stream. I do appreciate everybody. So let's go. And people are probably looking at me while I'm opening this with a knife going, what's wrong with you? Like, you know. But it is what it is. Okay, let's have a look. There's some really, really cool cards that we don't yet have. I would love a Deadpool. They reprinted the Deadpool for this, which is very, very cool. Okay, what do we got? We got Murdoch's Crusade. So of course we just pulled Daredevil. How cool is that? Look at that! Look at that gleam off his glasses. That's very, very cool. Okay, so it's Teamwork 4. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you must tap any number up to the power of 4. Choose one. If the spell was cast using Teamwork, use both. Number 1 is Street Justice. Exile target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Legal Justice. Exile target enchantment with mana value 4 or greater. That is very, very cool. Very, very cool. Let's go. What do we got? Hydra Troopers. Creature, human soldier, vehicle, villain. When this creature enters, create a tapped 2/1 black villain creature token with menace if there are 2 or more creature cards in your graveyard. Otherwise, mill 2 cards. Cool. I'm okay with that. Oh my god, we got another Hydra one straight after it. Hydra Infiltration. It is a 3 black mana. When this enchantment enters, target opponent discards 2 cards. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. In my discard deck, that might be worth a look. I will put that over there, actually. I have, after this pack, we have 3 more packs. So we're almost through all 12 packs, which is pretty crazy. You only get 12 packs in a collector booster box. Remembering that one of these collector booster boxes is worth $800, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. And again, I know you probably heard this already, but thank you so much to Dice Goblin for sorting me out. I really appreciate that. He didn't sponsor this video. I just want to give him props because, you know what? I really appreciate it. Like, he didn't have to. It's very cool. Love it as well. All right, what do we got? Tigra, the Fury. Flash, trample. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on Tigra. Okay. Hydra deck. Yes, that might work. We got another Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards. Reach. Whenever 1 or more tokens you control enter, you may draw a card. That is an extra one that I've got. That's going to go over this side because I've actually already got the really, really nice foil of the Sue Storm and the Mr. Fantastic already. Quantum Reduction. Teamwork 2, 1 in a blue. You may cast a spell as though it had flash if it's cast using teamwork. Enchant creature gets -5 and loses all abilities. It doesn't lose, so it'll still on the field, but it'll lose its power basically. Gallant Citizen. This is a Spider-Man reprint, I know. When this creature enters, draw a card. What else we got? Goliath, Mass Manipulator. Legendary creature, human scientist hero, Reach. It's a 1 green and it's a 2/2. Power up 4. So put another one. Put 2 1/1 counters on Goliath. Then draw a card for each creature you control with power 4 or greater. Oh, okay. That could be quite cool too. All right, what else we got? We got a Hulk Smash. Look at that. That's very, very cool. Hulk Smash. Okay, so there's a 1 in the red. Teamwork 4. Choose 1. If the spell was cast using teamwork, choose both instead. Destroy target non-creature artifact. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. So that is, I think that might be a scene one as well. That is quite cool. That's going over there. The forest. What have we got? We've got Black Panther, I think. Yeah, it looks like Black Panther. We got another land. We're getting a lot of lands, I'm not going to lie. Dark Fortress, add colorless or add black and red. Activate only this land entered this turn, or if you control a basic land. We got another land. That's 3 lands, really. Prairie Stream. This land enters tapped unless you control 2 or basic lands. We got an Iron Man. Oh, is this the right Iron Man? I don't know. Is it? No, it's not the same one. Okay, Iron Man, Futurist Paragon, flying. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base power toughness 5/5 and gains flying. Now, this is a scene one, I think, because you can see Hulk over here. So that's another scene one. We got Monstrous Rage, which is a 1 mana red instant. Target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Create a monster roll token attached to it. I don't know what that is. And we got the Super Scroll. I saw this on game nights. This is dangerous. So it is a 1 and 4 mana flying, and then you can pay 2 white, create a 0/4 colorless wall token with Defender, 3 green. Super Scroll gets +4/+4 until end of turn. 4 red, Super Scroll deals 4 damage to target creature. 5 blue, target creature draws 4 cards. Target player draws 4 cards. Oh, we got another one. What do we got? I don't know what that is. That must be... Oh, there must be a whole scene. There must be a whole Thanos scene. Because that's Thanos' feet. That is cool. That is cool. I'll take that. Oh, actually, it says on the back. Hang on. Thanos the Mad Titan, Bjorn Burns. Okay, cool. So we're looking out for those. We're not going to get the whole 9, but that's a very cool pool. The Monstrous Rage is a cool pool. The Iron Man is a cool pool. I will take that. Iron Man's going to go over there in the rear part, but these ones are going to sleeve up right away. Yeah, he is very cool. He's very cool. Like, he's a bit costly, but there are, if you use the mechanics to knock down his power, then, like, there's things like artifact ones that you can use to get rid of other ones. Then that would be very, very cool. Because, yeah, if you do watch there's an episode on Game Nights when they brought it out, and oh my god, like, Josh Lee Kwai, it's his deck, and it is crazy, bro. It's just like, he's just activating, he's popping off, and I'm like, what is going on? That Monstrous Rage. Oh, you put a book. Bro, that's so good. Was it a collector booster or a normal booster? Okay, we have. All right, we've got 3 packs left after this. No, 3 packs left. Totally. Sadly, no, nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that. Any good card's a good card, bro. Any good card's a good card. All right. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? I didn't know if you know this, and I know I've said it before, but we're still waiting on that Mind Stone. So if we can get that Mind Stone, even a normal copy would be cool. But if we get the famous one, the one that there's only 150 of them, which is just crazy. But also, in New Zealand, they've already pulled 2. The very first one on stream was pulled by Hobby Lords, and then another one from Hobby Lords, another Hobby Lords also got it as well. Oh yeah, bro. I went pretty crazy on the Spider-Man set, and I did pretty much a lot on the Avatar set as well. Don't worry. Yeah, I would, some of the Avatar comic ones are crazy. Like they were just like, oh, you need them, like it's crazy. All right, so what do we got? We got Futurist Force, artifact. When this artifact enters, draw a card, 3 and a blue. Sacrifice artifact, draw 2 cards. Fisk Tower, another land. This land enters tapped. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. Another land, Avengers Hangar. This land enters tapped. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. How many lands are we going to get in 1 pack? We got Captain Marvel Spaceborne. Okay, legendary creatures, flying, vigilance, cosmic awareness. As long as an opponent has cast a spell this turn, you may cast spells as though they had flash. Okay, that is pretty dangerous. Look at that. Look, when you put the light over it, the eyes just flash, and the nigger beans just go so good. We got Ant-Man, Colony Commander. This is also in that same. This is also in that same episode that I was telling you about, the brand new one. So whenever Ant-Man attacks, you may pay 1. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Whenever you put a 1/1 counter on a creature, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. Inspired Fire. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each card you've drawn this turn. Inspired Fire deals 4 damage to 1 creature. 1 target creature. Sif's Spearmaster. 2 and a red. Tap it. This creature deals damage equal to its power to target opponent. Okay, that could be quite cool. Villainous Syndication. Look at that. That's cool. Enchantment Plan. Tap an untapped villain you control. Mill a card. Put a plan counter on this enchantment. Activate only as a sorcery. When the 4th plan card counter is put on this enchantment, sacrifice it. When you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, not bad. We got Bullseye. Again, this is another scene card. Bullseye Death Dealer. This is one of only 4. So there's a Daredevil, Elektra scene card, and Bullseye is one of them, and I think Kingpin's the other. Says when a Bullseye enters, you may sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card. When you do, Bullseye deals 2 damage to any target. Sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card. Bullseye deals 2 damage to any target. That's 3 and a tap. Another land. We got the Tony Stark. We got the flippable Tony Stark. This is supposed to be a very, very good card. Right, it's a mythic. And then it flips into Invincible Iron Man. It is the normal copy, but you know what? I will take it. Right, what does it say? Tony Stark, 1 in a blue. Legendary creature, human artificer hero. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Then pay 4 and a blue and a red. Transform Tony Stark. Activate only as an ability. Oh yeah, bro, those comic ones are so good. All right, and then we've got Invincible Iron Man. He's a blue-red, 4 blue-red. Flying haste at the beginning of combat on your turn. You may put an artifact card from your hand onto the battlefield. If it's an equipment, attach it to the Invincible Iron Man. Holy crap. Holy crap. Him with Mjolnir? That's crazy. It's crazy. All right, well, he's going to get sleeved. Right, what do we got? Mirage Mirror. Artifact costing 3. Pay 2. This artifact becomes a copy of target artifact, creature, enchantment, or land until end of turn. Okay, that is most definitely going in my Raphael deck. Holy crap. Absorbing Man. Vigilance. At the beginning of your first main phase until your next turn, Absorbing Man becomes a copy of up to 1 target artifact, non-aura, enchantment, or land, except his name is Absorbing Man. He's a legendary 4/4 human villain creature in addition to his other types. Oh my god, we're just copying everything at the moment. And he has vigilance. Harbinger of Seas. Look at that. Namor. Creature, Merfolk Wizard. Non-basic lands are islands. And he's a 3/2/2. That is sick. Oh, we got another copy of the Elektra. This time we got the foil. Oh, that's so good. Soldier. All right, so that is Sneak. 1/1. An Elektra enters, destroy target creature and opponent controls with power 3 or less. And look at that foil. So that is the exact same one I've already got, but the other one I've got is not a foil. So you can actually see if we bring out the other one, you'll actually see how different it is. So there, yeah, versus like it's just it pops so much, right? We'll take that. Okay, so we're going to sleeve them up. We've got 2 packs left, guys. Thank you for sticking with us. Guess what I'm going to be selling? No. All right, so we've got the Tony Stark, the Absorbing Man, the Harbinger Seas, Absorbing Man, Mage Mirror. Mirage Mirror is going to be there only because I want to put that on my deck. The Tony Stark is a mythic. We've got 2 packs left, so we are getting through these very, very quickly. Bear in mind that I've been online for an hour and a half. I only started this at 8 o'clock. We've had a couple of good hits. We haven't hit like super hit, but we've had a pretty good hit with the Daredevil, the comic foil one, so that one there. But ideally we would love like a Thanos or a or one of those other ones. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it's cool, eh? And I will, as I said, go through them again. We'll read them again so that we can actually get through them. All right. 2 packs left. Now, technically, as I said, the rumour is that the last one of these in the far right corner will have one of these comic ones that looks like that. I know you can't see them at the moment because they're all going over there, but let me see if I can change that. There we go. So, can we get the Mind Stone? Even one Mind Stone, even a normal Mind Stone would be cool. I would love a Thanos Mind Stone, I'll be honest. I mean, yeah, of course, everyone wants the cosmic one, but, you know, the other one would be pretty amazing. Let's have a look. Blazing Crescendo. Target creature gets +3/+1 until end of turn. Exile the top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Okay, that might be a good RAF one. We got another land, Baron Zana Plaza. This land is tapped. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. Add a green or a white. Go nuts. Actually, we are wanting Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl's crazy. But Go Nuts is 1 green, teamwork 3. Choose one. If the spell was cast using teamwork, choose both instead. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Target creature you control fights target creature an opponent controls. We're revealing something we probably shouldn't. Viv Vision, Teen Synthezoid. So I have a land with this girl, and I was like, who's that? And I thought it was Polaris. It's not. It must be her. I didn't even know she was a thing. So she is a 3 legendary artifact creature robot hero. Flying, cybernetic sensors. Whenever Viv Vision attacks, draw a card if her power is 4 or greater. Power up 7. Put 2 1/1 counters on Viv Vision. I don't know how that power up works because you're supposed to. So if she entered this turn, she becomes a 4/4. That's pretty cool. Colleen Wing, Street Samurai. That's cool. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, put a 1/1 counter on her. That's very cool. And Scry 1 as well. She is a white 1 and a 2/2. Fantastic Bounce. The spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Draw a card. 3/3. 3/1. Wild Pack Squad. 2 and a white. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target creature gains first strike and vigilance until end of turn. Put those ones there so I can get them. Unlucky Witness. It's a red. And it says creature, human citizen. When this creature dies, exile the top 2 cards of your library until your next end step. You may play one of those cards. We got the Human Torch, guys. We got the Human Torch. We're 1 away. We're 1 away. And we've got the same one. I think if we can get the same one of the thing, that means we've got the foreseen. I think it's a foreseen. Because there's Mr. Fantastic down there. Oh my god, please, please, please. So, flying. Whenever you draw a card, if you control another hero, Human Torch deals 1 damage to target opponent. Power up 6 and 1 red. Put 3 1/1 counters on Human Torch. Remembering that if with the Sue Storm and the Mr. Fantastic, they each do something. That's going over there. Planes. It is Captain America. Agent Phil Coulson. This is a sleeper card, apparently. I've been seeing. So he's a 1 white, vigilance, and then you can tap to put a 1/1 counter on each other hero you control. So if you use him with one of those other ones, you can literally go with one of those artifacts that says you may name anything, or they're a changeling. They can be every type. You can say hero, and then he will buff them every time. What else have we got? Shuri's Fabricator. Artifact 4. When this artifact enters, create 2 tapped vibranium tokens, and then 6, and then tap. Return target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. Another Agent Full Coulson, okay, because that makes sense. Oh, we got Light of Promise. Look at that Captain Marvel. That's so good. Captain America untaps. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. We haven't got that yet, but one day. So, Light of Promise. It's a 2 and a white. Enchantment order. Enchantment creature. Enchanted creature has whenever you gain life, you may put that many 1/1 counters on this creature. Oh my god. I have an Angel Lifelink deck. That is going in that. We got the Wolverine. We got the Wolverine. We got the Wolverine. Oh, and it's a foil. Oh, yes, yes. Oh my god. Oh, thank you so much, Amy. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate that. Oh, that's so good. Now, this is not the best there is. There is I think. But Wolverine, Fierce Fighter, 2 and a red and a green. It's got the logo. I'm loving that. Right. Haste. Whenever Wolverine enters, he fights up to 1 other target creature. If damage would be dealt to Wolverine, instead that damage is dealt by all other but all other damage already dealt to him is healed. He's a 3/5. That is a good hit. That is a good hit. And there is our beast and our vibranium. So we are going to sleeve those two up. Actually, if you'll bear with me for a sec, I am very quickly going to... Oh my god, I'm up to 2K likes. Thank you, guys. You don't have to do that. I appreciate that. Oh, that is a good hit. That is a good hit. I'm very quickly going to sleeve up the Human Torch, the Fantastic Man, and the Invisible Woman. I'm hoping we get a Ben Grimm. If we can get the Ben Grimm in the last one, oh my god, how cool would that be? Have the whole Fantastic Four in their style as well. So Human Torch. And we will go through these again as well. Invisible Woman. Do I have the Fantastic Four in here as well? Leader, Adam Hydra. There's the Mr. Fantastic. Cool, cool, cool. We're going to sleeve these bad boys up. See if we can put them together. So, hang on. He goes there. He must go there. And Sue Storm must go down here, I would say. Yep, goes down here. So, if we put them together, so let's see if we can put them together so you can see them. So, it'll be something like this. And then, of course, if we get the Ben, then that's... Hey, you don't have to keep sending me things, man. I appreciate that, bro. You don't have to. I appreciate it. Right, we're going to put these all together so we don't lose them. That Wolverine is great, though. Oh, my God. That's so good. It's not a Thanos, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So, technically, we are on the last pack. So, when these are sleeved up, we will be going through them again. We might be lucky enough to hit the one that we want to hit. Which is a Mind Stone, but now that we've got the 3 out of the 4 of that style, I really want to complete one set. That would be so good. I would love that a lot, actually. And I know, look, I could probably buy it, but technically, now remember, we should get one of these again with this, the very last pack. I have not moved them around, so it hasn't moved. Before we do, this is what the box looks like. It's got like the Hulk on it as well. You've got everything there, so quite cool. It's got a whole lot of foil to it. But let's get into the piece de la resistance. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Maybe we can be lucky enough to get what we want. Honestly, we got some great cards here. I would love some more comic ones, but I know they're not going to come out. There's maybe 1 or 2 in there possibly. If we can hit the Thanos, that's a good card to hit. I believe if we can get a Horn of Greed, that is going crazy. It's like $200. Honestly, a Mind Stone, just a normal one would be crazy. A Cosmic one would be cool, obviously. There we go. Get it out. All right. So, last pack. Can we count them down? What do we got? We got Web Up. Enchantment. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. Red Room Recruit. That's cool. It is a 1 and a black creature, human spy villain. When this creature enters, it connives. Draw a card, then discard a card. If you discarded a non-land card, put a 1/1 card on the counter on this creature. Wakandan Drone Flock. Artifact creature robot. Look at that foil. That's so cool. Flying when this creature enters. Scry 2. And it's a 3/3 for 3 and a white. Beast. We got Beast. That's cool. Eradicate Aerialist. Legendary creature. Mutant Sizes hero. Costing a 3. Blue-green. As long as you put 1 or more 1/1 counters on Beast this turn, he has flying. Whenever Beast deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Evil's Thrall, sorcery, 2 and a red. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. If you control a villain with greater mana value than the creature, gain control of that creature until the end of your next turn. And 10, untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. So that's a very red thing. Spectacular Tactics. So you'll notice now in this pack we're getting a lot of we're not getting many characters, we're getting a lot more spells. Spectacular Tactics. Instant, choose one, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It gains hexproof until end of turn. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Romantic Rendezvous. Now that is a Spider-Man reprint. 1 in a red, discard a card, then draw 2 cards. A classic red. Timeless Inquiry. Oh, we better hit something good. If we're getting all these spells and no legendaries, I hope we're doing well. 3 and a blue. Teamwork 2 as an additional cost. As you guys know, tap 2 and you can cast extra. Says draw 3 cards, then discard a card unless the spell was cast during Teamwork. So basically, if you pay 4 mana and then you tap 2 of your guys, or up to the power of 2, you'll be able to draw 3 cards without discarding one. That is very cool. What have we got? We got Armanzola, Biofanatic. Okay, he is a 2 black. Look at that foil. Legendary artifact creature, scientist villain. He pay 3 and then create a tapped 2/1 black villain creature token with menace. Activate if there are only 2 or more creature cards in your graveyard. There's our islands. We got Vision. Vision is, when they were announcing the set, that was yeah. Thank you, bro. Hopefully, this is pretty good though. So he's a 4 mana legendary artifact creature, flying vigilance. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Solar Beam. The Vision gains double strike until end of turn. Density Control. The Vision gains indestructible until end of turn. Or Technopathy, draw a card, and he's a 2/5. So very, very cool. Vanquish the Horde. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Destroy all creatures. Okay, I will take that. That's a cool board wipe. I need board wipes. That's the one thing I don't have a lot of. So that is pretty cool. Storm, we got the Storm. It's not the. Damn. If that was the foil, we would be looking at a lot more money. But that is. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong one. Storm, Force of Nature is the one I was thinking it was. Still, that is very cool. So she is a 1 green and 2 whites. A legendary creature, flying. Creatures with flying can't attack you or block creatures you control. Whenever you cast a spell that targets 1 or more creatures, those creatures gain flying until end of turn. Extinction Event. Sorcery. Choose odd or even exile each creature with mana value of chosen quality. I got another board wipe. That's so good. Oh, and that's so good. It's the Thanos Snap. Oh, come on. We know the last one's a good one. It's got to be a good one. Come on, let it be a good one. Mole Man. Oh, well. You may play lands from your graveyard. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, create a 1/1 green minion creature token named Moloid, and whenever this token attacks, you may mill a card. We got another Super Art Series. We got Captain America. Oh, it's a signed one. Look at that. That's cool. Okay, that is quite cool. Some of these are actually going for a bit of money, the ones that have signs, which I thought was hilarious. All right, let's get our sleeves on. And then we're going to go through what we've got. Okay, so some of these we're not going to go through. We're not going to read through them all, but we'll give you the highlights anyway. That Extinction Event I'm quite happy with. I'll be honest, that is very, very cool. I love the Thanos Snap. I am actually building a Cosmic Spider-Man set, which is an all 5 color deck, which is quite cool. A lot of these are foiled as well, which is very, very cool. I mean, that Armanzola is pretty cool as well. So I cannot be, I cannot complain with what I've got. I'm very happy with what we've got. That's going to go over there. Vision, that's very cool too. Okay, so let's go through what we've got. So we've got the big hit ones, which are these ones here. We will go through these probably last, but first let's do a quick look. We'll do a quick look of our art cards so you can see what we got for those that didn't see. So we've got the Captain America signed one. which it does say Captain America Wings of Freedom from Dan Dos Santos. We've got one of the Thanos, the bottom feet of Thanos. We've got Lucky the Pizza Dog, which is quite cool. We've got Captain Marvel versus the Brood. And then we've got Captain America, the second Captain America, with bouncing the shields off. We got all of our lands. Now, this is not all of our lands, but this is most of our lands. Now, you're guaranteed to get at least one land. We got quite a few different lands. So the first one is that one there. All right, brother, have a good one, man. Have a good sleep. Oh, thank you so much, guys. We really do appreciate you. And yeah, we'll see how we go on that game too. We got the Birin Zana Plaza. This land enters tapped. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. Add it for a green or a white. We've got the She-Hulk. Fisk Tower. This land enters tapped. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. Add a white or a black. Avengers Hangar. This land enters tapped. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. It is a white and a blue. We got the Prairie Stream, which this land enters tapped unless you control 2 or more basic lands. We got the Dark Fortress, which is add a colorless or add black or red. Activate this only land if this entered this turn or if you control a basic land. We got the Forest, which is basically, it looks like T'Challa versus someone. We got the Fabled Passage, which sacrifice this land, search your library for a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Then if you control 4 or more lands, untap that land. We got the Mountain, which is Iron Man. I gotta admit, I will be using these lands as well. AIM Labs, this land enters tapped. When this land enters, you gain 1 life. Add it for a blue or a black. Sorry, I realize that you guys can't see that. We got the Hidden Lair, which is a very, very cool one. Very cool art. So that is add a colorless, add a blue or black. Activate this land only if you end this turn. We got the Plains, which is Captain America Falcon versus Super Skrull. We got Gathering Place, which is add a 1, a colorless, add a blue or green. Activate only this land if enters this turn or if you control a basic land. We got a Fortified Village. As this land enters, you may reveal a forest or a plains card from your hand. If you don't, this land enters tapped. We got another one of the same plains that we got before. We've got the Vision's Daughter Island, another one of the forest that we saw before. We got the Mountain, which I think is Tony Stark. Yeah, he's holding the thing there. We got the Black Widow and Hawkeye. And we got the Swamp, which is Elektra, which goes really well with what we got with the Elektra as well. So that's all our lands. We will go through, so we got our tokens as well, so we might as well go through those as well so you can see what they look like. We've got the Vibranium. We got the Beast. We got the Insect. We got the Soldier. We got the Villain. We got the Treasure. So you get a tapped treasure. That's pretty cool. We got a Wall, which is really important for the fact that we have Sue Storm. The Moiloid, which we have with Moleman, which is whenever this creature token attacks, you may mill a card. Another Villain there, and a Treasure. A Merfolk, and a Doombot, which is also kind of cool. We got a Clue, and we got a Clue and a Soldier. So that's those. Okay, so as I said, this is all part of the collector booster box that we've got all 12 of. We've opened all 12, so we're going to go through these cards now, and then we're going to start putting some through there. There's another land, so that is a Savage Lands, which is this land enters tapped, add black, red, or green, which is pretty cool. So we got Web Up, we got Red Room Recruit, Wakandan Drone Flock, Beast. What we're going to do is we're going to put all of the legendary creatures together, so that way I can search them, and all the enchantments together, creatures together, make it easy, artifact creature. Oh, actually, no, you know what I'm going to do? I'll do that at another time. I'm just going to go through and put all the legendary creatures that we've got. Evil's Thrall, Spectacular Tactics, Romantic Rendezvous, Timeline Inquiry, Agent Phil Coulson. He is a legendary creature. I've got 2 of them, so I've got that one. And then I've got another one, which was on the same pack, except it's foiled. Shuri's Fabricator, so there's the foil version. Wild Pack Squad, doesn't matter. Unlucky Witness, Blazing Crescendo. Look at that, that's beautiful, eh? Love that. Go Nuts. So we didn't get Squirrel Girl, unfortunately. We did get Viv Vision, Teen Synthesoid, Colleen Wing, Fantastic Bounce, Futuristic Forge, Captain Marvel, Spaceborne. So I love that foil. Ant-Man, Inspired Fire, Sif's Spearmaster, Villainous Syndication, Bullseye Dark Dealer. So this is one of those. Scene cards. So that's going to go on the other side over there. Murdoch's Crusade, which I thought was very funny considering we've actually got. Well, you'll see very shortly what we've got, which is quite cool. We've got Tigra, Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards. I actually have another version of him as well. So the only one I'm missing is the Thing. Quantum Reduction, Gallant Citizen, Goliath, Mass Manipulator, Take Up the Shield, which I have another version of that as well. Widow's Bite, Madam Mask, Stature Size Shifter, Beast Mode, Daily Bugle Reporters, White Tiger Amulet Keeper. I love that foil. How cool is that foil? Look at that. That is amazing foil. I Am Iron Man, Depower, Brave Brawler, She-Hulk Jade Defender. So that is not the one that everyone wants, which turns. But we'll take what we can. Wonder Man Hollywood Hero, which is a very, very cool card. We got Shock. We got City Pigeon. Zada the Power Princess, which I thought was Wonder Woman, but it's not apparently. Bold Biochemist, Wakandan Royal Guard, Giant-Sized Flying Ant, Kazar of the Savage Land, which that is a beautiful card and a very, very dangerous card. Captain America's Motorcycle, Grape Shot, X-23 Deadly Weapon, which I was very happy with that card. Scientist Supreme of AIM, Methods of the Mighty. I think that is one of those cards. Yeah, it is. It's one of those cards. Shield Spy Kit, Powerful Broker, AIM Synthesoids, US Agent John Walker. Sorry, I didn't realise I've got all the wrong ones. You can't see anything. Hang on. Let's try it. Let me just try shift this down a bit. There we go. Now you might get it better. We got Hulkling, Burgeoning Bruiser, Selfless Police Captain, Collector's Case, Take Up the Shield. That is the foil that I was talking about, which is the I think that is a scene one as well, but a different one. Serpent Specialist, Lightning Strike, Kree Commandos, White Widow Free Agent, Training Regime, Space Shift, Pumpkin Bombardment, Daughter of the Deep, Restorative Technique, Super Speed, Aerial Doombot, Iron Fist Living Weapon. It's very cool. Kid Loki, Spider-Man Web Slinger, Spider-Gwen Free Spirit, Terrific Team Up, Blazing Crescendo. Look at that. That is very, very cool. So I've got 2 Blazing Crescendos now. I've got the normal and that one. I think that's another scene one. Right. That's Scarlet Witch versus thingy's one. Panther Pounce, Decoy Ploy, Gorilla, Hellcat Undying Vigilante, Spider-Woman Secret Agent, Wakandan Shield Guard, Contract Hero, Shia's Soldier, Call Damage Control, Hell's Kitchen, another land, Project Deathlock Soldier, which is very cool actually. Agent Maria Hill, Pim Particles, Armed Assailant, and Eerie Gravestone. Alright, so those are some of the legendary creatures that we've got. Now we go to the rares. So the rares that we've got, and the scene cards, and the special cards. So as you saw, we got Blazing Crescendo. We got Take Up the Shield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. I think these all make up separate scenes, that's why. Same as the Bullseye Death Dealer. We got Vision, so I'm quite happy with that. We got Vanquish the Horde. We got Mole Man, Morbid Moloid Master. We got Mirage Mirror. So some of these cards I've put in here because I want to put them in my own deck. We got Absorbing Man. We got Iron Man Futurist Paragon. So that's not the same Iron Man as everyone wants. We got Hulk Smash. We got Hydra Infiltration. Again, that's one that I'm going to be putting in one of my decks. We got the Ruinous Wrecking Crew. Swordsman Steel, which is just dangerous. When this equipment enters, draw a card for each equipment you control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 for each equipment you control. Equip, and it costs 2 as well. We got Photon, Mighty Marvel. We got Shang-Chi, Martial Mentor. We got Spider-Man to the Rescue, which again is another scene card. We got Crossbones, Malicious Mercenary. Shield, Flying Car. Origin of Black Widow, which is amazing. Leader, Super Genius. Ares, God of War, which is the second Ares God of War we've got. We got Constructor Cosmic Cube. We got Madam Hydra, which I think is a... I wonder if that's a scene card with Armin Zola. It's the same style. It might be, actually. We're going to have a look. We got Sungrease Prairie, which is another land. We got Mr. Immortal. We got Avengers Disassembled. Look at that. We got Abomination, World Ravager. We got the Sentry, Golden Guardian. We got another Ares God of War, except this time not foiled. We got Fantastic Elasticity. We got the Kingpin of Crime, which I love that foil. And we've got Avengers Tower, which again is a scene card. So we've got a couple of good scene. Oh, wait. It is a scene card. Look, look, look. Have a look at this. That's his. We got right next to each other. Haha, that's cool. I think this is also the one that's like 16 cards, but we'll take what we can. So those will go over there. Alright, so Madam Hydra, let's just check out the Armin Zola. I think they are scene cards as well. Yes, they are. Look. So we've got a couple of cool scene cards. That's cool. We are going to put that Madam Hydra now into a thing as well. Alright, so now we go with these ones, which are the these are basically the scene other scene cards, but also ones that are actually these are scene cards, so these two will go over here. Methods of the Mighty. That's just one of those. Okay, so we've got our comic cards. So these are the ones where they are comic reprints. We have Extinction Event, which was the last one we pulled. Choose odd or even, exile each creature with mana value of chosen quality. We have Light of Promise, Enchantment Aura, Enchanted creature has, whenever you gain life, put that many 1/1 counters on this creature. We have Harbinger of the Seas, creature, Merfolk, wizard, non-basic lands are islands. We got Monstrous Rage, instant. This creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Create a monster roll token attached to it. We got Electra, Deadly Assassin, which is a foil, which is beautiful foil. It is actually Massacre Girl. And it says legendary creature, human assassin, menace. When Electra enters, each of the other creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn. Whenever a creature dies this turn, each creature other than Electra gets -1/-1 until end of turn. We got Monica the Marvel, which is actually Amelia the War Leader, legendary creature, Angel, flying, vigilance, haste. Whenever Monica attacks for the first time each turn, untap all creatures you control. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. We got Don't Move, destroy all tapped creatures until your next turn. Whenever a creature becomes tapped, destroy it. We got Show and Tell. Each player puts an artifact, creature, enchantment, or land from their hand onto the battlefield. Anthem of Champions. Enchantment, creatures you control get +1/+1. Righteous Fury. Destroy all tapped creatures you gain 2 life for each creature destroyed this way. Oh, sorry. A return to the ranks. Sorry, it's been a long day. X white. Sorcery, Convoke. Return X target creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Privileged Position. Other permanents you control have Hexproof. Heroic Intervention. A white and a green. Instance. Speed. Permanents you control gain Hexproof and gain Indestructible until end of turn. Then we got the big ones. So these are the big hits that we got. We only got one comic one, but we're happy with what we got. So let's go through them. First we have Storm Wind Rider, legendary creature, mutant hero, costing 1 black, 1 green, 1 and 2 whites. Flying, creatures with flying can't attack you or block creatures you control. Whenever you cast a spell that targets 1 or more creatures, those creatures gain flying until end of turn. Mr. Fantastic. Legendary creature, human hero. Reach. Whenever one of the tokens you control enter, you may draw a card. Also, it is a scene card, so we'll put them together while we do it. Invisible Woman. Sue Storm. Look at that foil. Isn't that cool? Whenever you put 1 or more 1/1 counters on 1 or more other heroes you control, you may create a 0/4 colorless wall creature token with Defender. And she goes down here. Then we have Human Torch. Johnny Storm. Flying. Whenever you draw a card, if you control another hero, Human Torch deals 1 damage to target opponent. Power up 6 and 1. Put 3 1/1 counters on Human Torch. He actually goes over here. So you can see I am just missing the thing, which will be over here. One day I will get him, depending on how much it costs. And then look at this. We got the Wolverine Fierce Fighter. So this isn't best there is, which is everyone wants. But we still got the very, very cool Wolverine card. 2, a red and a green. Legendary creature, mutant berserker hero, haste. When Wolverine enters, he fights up to 1 other target creature. If damage would be dealt to Wolverine, instead that damage is dealt, but all other damage already dealt to him is healed. He's a 3/5. So if you pump him, then he'll heal and lots of things. Then we got the Tony Stark. So legendary creature. 1 and then tap. You can look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest into the bottom of your library in any random order. And then you can pay 4, a blue and a red, and transform him into and activate as a sorcery. You transform him into Iron Man, the Invincible Iron Man. Flying, haste. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, you may put an artifact card from your hand onto the battlefield. If it's an equipment, attach that to the Invincible Iron Man. And he is a 5/5. Super Scroll. Very beautiful card. Legendary card. He costs 1 and 4 black. He's flying and he costs 2. And if you pay 2 and a white, you can create a 0/4 colorless war creature token with Defender. Pay 3 and a green. Super Scroll gets +4/+4 until end of turn. Pay 4 and a red. Super Scroll deals 4 damage to target creature. And then 5 and a blue. Target player draws 4 cards. It is foiled as well. Then we got the Electra, Daughter of the Hand, non-foil. Sneak 1 and 2 blacks. When Electra enters, destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 3 or less. Cost 2 and a black. Then we got the exact same card, but this time foiled. And you can see the difference. Look at that beautiful foil. Makes so much more difference, right? We've got Red Hulk, which I think is another scene card, it looks like, but I don't know. So Red Hulk is 4 and 2 reds, reach, trample, and rage. Whenever Red Hulk is dealt damage, put a 1/1 counter on him. When you do, he deals damage equal to the number of his 1/1 counters on him to any other target, and he has a 6/7, so he can be quite deadly. We've got Armor Wars, which is a saga. And it says you may draw a card for each artifact you control. If you do, each opponent draws a card. Saga number 2, artifact spells you cast this turn cost 1 less to cast. Saga number 3, the saga deals X damage to target opponent, where X is the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. Now, of course, you can tell this goes with Iron Man, who is also a red-blue. We pulled the T'Challa. It wasn't the big T'Challa, but it was a very, very good T'Challa. He is a white-green-blue. White-green-white, sorry. It says whenever he enters or attacks, create a tapped vibranium token. It is an artifact with indestructible and tap and colorless mana. This mana can be spent to cast a non-artifact spell. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, or can't be spent to cast a non-artifact spell. Whenever you cast an artifact spell with mana value 4 or greater, put 2 1/1 counters on him. Then we pulled the Scarlet Witch foil with her logo, which is very, very cool. Instant and sorcery spells you cast with mana value 4 or greater cost X less to cast, where X is the Scarlet Witch's power. So basically you just pump her up and then you get to cast them for a lot less. And she is 2 red. Look at that. Foil, just pop. We got Thor, God of Thunder, Mythic. He is a flying. When Thor enters, exile target equipment. Instant or sorcery card from your graveyard until end of next turn. You may play that card. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Thor deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target. Then we got the exact same Thor. Well, this was the very first one we pulled. This was the actual Thor with his logo. Exact same card. And then we've also got Mjolnir. So that is also a very, very cool card to have, which is when Mjolnir enters, it deals 4 damage up to 1 target creature. Double all damage equipped creature would deal. Equip worthy 1. Discard this card. It deals 2 damage to each creature. Then we got the mighty Thor Jane Foster, which is a one white blue. Flying, whenever the mighty Thor attacks, exile up to 1 target non-artifact creature. Then return that card to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Whenever an equipment you control enters, draw a card. And then the last one we got was the comic one, which is the Here Comes the Daredevil, the man without fear. Legendary creature, human hero. Whenever you attack, you may exile the top card of your library. If that card is a hero card, Daredevil gets +2/+1 until the end of turn. You may play that card this turn. He has radar sense. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. He is vigilance, haste, and he's also a 3/4, and he costs 2 white and 2 red and a white. So yeah, that is all the cards that we got. Some very, very cool cards. Again, we do want to say a huge, huge thank you to Dice Goblin NZ. So do give him a follow. He hooked us up so well, and look at what we got. We got some really beautiful cards. Honestly, can't say enough how much I love what we've got. Very, very cool. Very, very happy. So yeah, let us know what you thought, and thank you for the follows, thank you for the likes, all that stuff. Really, really appreciate it. It's late now, so I'm going to head off. But thank you so much for everyone that watches. Let me know what you pulled. Let me know what's good for you. And yeah, have a great day and hope everyone has a fantastic night. Bye.